If you have seen a new face in the weight room, that is Coach Dekutoski, better known as Coach Mitch. He earned his undergraduate degree from the University of Northern Iowa, where he then completed several internships. He then furthered his internships at the University of Minnesota. Before joining Baker University, he served as a graduate assistant for strength and conditioning at William Woods University. Now, Coach Mitch is excited to be at Baker, serving as the assistant strength and conditioning coach.
The reason I chose Baker is because my last year at Woods, we transferred to the Heart of America Conference, and I really like the NIA setting and the way it governs its schools and the way it treats its athletes and coaches. And so Baker attracted me because it's the same conference in the same division, and I believe that it would be a much natural transition for me going from one school to my first full-time job. My goal with my athletes is very simple: just get them stronger, get them a little faster, while trying to keep them as healthy as possible. And I believe that as long as I communicate my standards and my athletes follow those standards, I believe we can accomplish all those goals, no problem. So my standards, I should say, are very similar to Coach K's in the sense that we want you to follow the FEED rule. So focus, effort, energy, and discipline. Those 4 words will get you 99% of the results that we would like to see from our athletes in that weight room. And those are also my standards. And by upholding those standards, I believe that we can accomplish the goals we set out for with our athletes. So I was never actually a college athlete, so I have a bit of a different kind of experience when it comes to collegiate sports. I did compete on the international stage with Olympic weightlifting on Team USA's FISU America team back in 2022, but my reasoning to keep coaching university athletes is that because I believe that they've had all this time to grow as athletes, emotionally, spiritually, physically, whatever the case may be, that they are in the prime of their athletic careers, and we can really focus on taking those last few knots to truly reach their maximum potential athletically. And that's what I like to do best in my job, is to try and find that small missing link that takes them from good to great. Coach K's does a very good job at bringing the energy to the weight room, even if the athletes are lacking it. And that is definitely something I strive to do myself, because I believe that if the coach is not excited for weights more than the athletes are, or even as much, then the athletes are not going to try their hardest. So by setting that standard, as us coaches setting that standard for that energy, it's going to allow our athletes to, wake up themselves. So that is something I strive to replicate myself.
Welcome to the BU family, Coach Mitch. This has been Kaleigh Buckalew reporting for the Baker Orange.
BU! Be great!